Lately, I've just been craving an arena shooter in terms of my online experience. Now, the problem is, there's little to no arena shooter games on the market. Every once in a blue moon, I may find somewhat of a populated server on like Guns, The Duel, but that usually just leaves me dissatisfied, like I need more of this. Unfortunately, the closest thing we will get to in the modern landscape is the finals, I believe, and while I do enjoy loading into a match with the movement and destructible environment, plus the main game mode cash out is unique in itself, these last few seasons have been pretty much meh, with the devs dictating borderline everything that happens in the game, including the meta. Like, the game can just feel really artificial at times despite the amount of passion being poured into it. I still keep up with the game somewhat, really. I don't leave games per se. I may stop playing them, but I'll still keep up with news and whatnot in case I do decide to jump back in at some point. Splitgate 2 recently just released an open beta while I was watching some gameplay, which by the way, that game is already looking fucky server-wise. I asked myself, why the fuck is everything so team-oriented in online gaming? Obviously we have exceptions like tactical shooters, but I suppose what I should say is that why don't we have more online experiences that aren't fighting games, because I already put my time and a piece of soul into Soul Calibur, tailored towards solo players. You can make the argument of extraction shooters, and I completely agree with that, but there's only like, what, 2 extraction shooters out right now, being Tarkov and whatever the fuck that other game was. Like, I like extraction shooters, but all these flops coming out time and time again make me lose hope as someone that's not expert on the genre and doesn't want to read the fucking Elder Scrolls to learn how to play the damn game. There's no real argument with Battle Royales either, because all you have is either Fortnite, which is way past my time, I played that shit on release on PlayStation, or Apex Legends, which is to me the only good BR, but the game has been designed around trios, with solos being an LTM, and not everyone has friends at the ready to play in a coordinated but fun setting, and I know how we all feel about randoms at times. I'm all over the place right now, but what I should be asking is, why aren't there a broader landscape of competitive or casual games for solo players, or at least some sort of integration? Maybe it's because there's more skill expression or a lot of the holy shit moments. I'm going back to the extraction shooter example because I know in those games, even as a solo player, you still have a chance to full kill a squad by playing your cards right. You're not completely shut out as a solo player, but if you have friends, then go for it, fuck it. It's that type of feeling, I believe, that a lot of people should experience, but those types of games aren't for everyone. There's a game I want to talk about on my wish list that I have been following for a couple of years. I made a video mentioning it a while back, but the game is called Pioneer. It's an FPS MMO with PvPvE built in. The best way I can describe this is an MMORPG stalker with PvP integration. I'm really hyped about it, but the game was supposed to be releasing last year, but got delayed, and while they do share updates on their Twitter page, there's yet to be an announcement of an open beta or anything despite letting people sign up. And I want to say that this game was announced back in 2021 with plans to release really last year, 2024, but it got delayed, so now it's supposed to be releasing in 2025, but I'm doubtful if even that's going to be coming out in 2025. There's a Guns remaster that's currently being worked on and planning to be released on Steam, which is hype as fuck. There's no word on a planned release that I know of. I know there's like a woohoo camaraderie in these team-based games, but I can be a very selfish bastard at times. In game, like, I can be a horrible teammate or a great teammate, if I'm being honest. I'll be watching a Twitch or YouTube stream, and there'll be a hype moment that makes me want to play the said game, and then I realize that I'm at the mercy of my said teammates. Again, we're talking in terms of my online experience. What I need is something solo accessible, but anyone can play with their friends if they want to. The game needs to have real skill expression, and the shit needs to be fun and of quality, cause let's be honest, online gaming kinda sucks right now. Everything feels stale, and devs definitely don't give a shit about nothing else besides making money. And I low-key believe that era of gaming, where everything coming out being Souls-like, has to do in part with it. Because when people are tired of playing their preferred multiplayer game and are looking to finally play a single player game but hasn't played one in a while, they may take a look at the new releases. At that time, it was only Souls-likes, and not everyone is a fan of those. Shit, I even got burnt out on all the Souls-likes after Lies of P. feels like we've been stuck with the same games for like 5 to 6 years, and when something new does eventually come out, it's just a half-baked copy of the last game we were just playing. Ubisoft. Shut up. Which I think has to be another factor. Holy shit, my fucking throat. Everything coming out is literally the same or a shitty copy, which tires people out. Back to the whole dev thing from earlier, when people stick with the main game, however, and not the copy, the main game is just so shit, it hasn't come out with any meaningful updates or quality of life, only promotion for skins. It creates this sort of unending cycle that desperately needs to be broken. What we need is the next Fortnite, in terms of just a quality game coming out that takes the community by storm and has a fair degree of skill expression with casual and competitive play. If anyone has played Fortnite when it first dropped, or even within the first 2-3 years of its lifespan, then you know what I'm talking about. That shit literally took the world by storm. I'm making this part in because whenever I'm finished with a session of my preferred RPG or whatever single player game I may be playing at the time, I may want a bit of the online experience, and then I realized that the gaming industry and the market as a whole has been weird for some time now. Like, holy fuck, I'm at the point where when I hop on Discord with my friends, truth be told, I just go with the flow with what people are playing, or if anything, or I just let them decide. And if not, I'm just talking to them while they play and I'm watching YouTube or some shit, which by the way is not good. Like, I should not be so disengaged like that. Okay, so what do we got here? So there was not a lot of arena games, opportunities for solo players, which are practically non-existent or very niche. Devs definitely don't give a shit nowadays. It's like either everything is like, it seems so rare to find an actual passion project. Like, it seems like everything is like a fucking cash grab damn near. It pisses me off. Okay, but we talked about Pioneer and Guns, which definitely check those out. Like, check those out on Steam, wishlist them. I even may share some games from my own wish list that I have been anticipating or that I find like fun, and my own experience and how that's affected me. That we talked about that. What else we got here? The fuck are my notes? Okay, before I end this video off, I want to say that there's a difference between solo play and solo queue, while also stating that online games have been shit for a while. Let me know your thoughts and if you feel this way as well or have felt this way for some time. This has been Grief. I'm signing off.